I'm standing next to what many of you actually, I bet some of you actually do not know the name of this in English. But yes, it is going to go for bamboo, and that is what we are going to be going for. Well, while it appears yellow, most people actually believe this is the next green gold. And in case you are still doubting that, in a few minutes, this episode is actually about to be informing you why it is that so. Will you actually join me to understand in case this actually is the next green gold? Thank you very much for keeping it a Yeet TV. It is the Startup Talk we run every Tuesday 5 p.m. and today is also yet another episode. When you look at me, of course, you might think I'm actually one of the M23 kind of guys that MK went to hunt down in Congo. But oh yes, this is actually Mbarara, and I'm standing next to our next green gold. We are talking about bamboo species, and of course very important. My guest tonight, just like you saw a few minutes ago, is a very fine young gentleman, quite muscular. One would actually want to think he's one of the bodyguards of MK, team chairman. Okay, away from politicizing all this, say hi to the viewer and we start this very episode.
Hello, I'm Turiatiamba Richard.
Yes.
I am an agronomist, but I am more in bamboo. I deal more in bamboo from the seeds, yes, up to when it has grown up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, quite a fine gentleman. And young ladies, if I tell you this is green gold, and the gentleman looks, just the way he does, then you need to be sure these are the guys you need to call Gambanogu in the next few years. Now, I will call you Richie. I will go with that. Okay. Let's start it off with someone watching you for the very first time and would wish to actually get to know something about you that you do in town. We summarize that and then come back to our plant. Yes.
Okay, I'm Turiatiamba Richard. I'm a landscaper, a compound designer.
Okay.
I do compound designing. In total, in full swing, we do beautification to make sure that compounds, offices, they look good. We make flower pots, we make water fountains, waterfalls, pavers. That's to do with scaping. Because in scaping, we have soft landscaping and hard landscaping.
Okay.
In hard landscaping, that's where we have paving, make stone curbs and other sort of. Then in soft landscaping, that's where we have planting grass, trees, flowers, and all that to do with green.
There's a beautiful picture that the viewer is actually viewing right now on the screen. My particular one actually goes to the stones. Those stones, have you ever asked yourself where the stones you're seeing on the screen actually come from?
Those stones we usually get them from lakes. For example, those ones we usually get them from Lake Victoria, and others we usually get them from Kasese, from River Nyamwamba. We just bring them for beautification.
Okay.
Yeah.
In fact, this is what we call green beautification, I would say, kind of environmental friendly. Let's first look back at your pricing. For instance, this very beautiful fountain that we are looking at with water kind of falls and all this, if I wanted it in my compound, how much would that go for?
Yeah, prices depends on where it is going to be located, okay, and how big, or concerning even the height, because we mold them, okay, to different sizes. But these ones, they start from 3M and upwards, depending on the size
Okay.
someone wants. But exactly like this one, it can cost someone like 15M only.
Ah,
Yeah,
wow, 15M.
yeah.
Okay.
Because this is a hustle that I started when I just finished schooling. I tried to look for jobs, but I couldn't get one. I started agriculture. After I went in the field, I started looking for jobs. They weren't there. I was like, let me now invest in bamboo. Other time I had to look for another side hustle, something that can keep me on. Had now to go for more studies under landscaping. That's when I started this side hustle for beautification.
Of course, they complement each other. Just like you can see on your screen, bamboo is actually one of those things one can actually use for compound beautification. Just like you might want to actually name it. These particular ones, the mold. Did you call them molds?
Molds, yeah.
No. I'm talking about these flower pots and all that. If one, okay, it's not about the other fountain now. Someone wants to beautify their compound, just like what we are looking at on the screen. How much would it go for?
Yeah, like
I think this particular one was is a day to day in Kizungu.
Yeah.
So that particular one, really, how much?
They cost just 50,000, 50K.
50K for
each flower pot.
Flower pot.
For flower pots.
Okay, then if I wanted you to make my space look like what people are watching.
Okay, like for the space, it depends. I looked at the distance because we put in fuel, but it can cost you like the range of 100 and above.
So depending on what
on the space.
That is including these
stones
cute,
and
smooth stones and all that.
Everything. When it is important.
Okay, I think we should be able to plan to have a full episode around compound beautification so that we cater for these guys. I understand this is very, very, very important kind of venture. Now, talking green enterprises, those are a few of the concepts that people need to think about, and they actually complement the concept of smart cities. This is what we actually look for. There is this there's this Mary kind of mold also that you did. How much would that, for example, go for?
That one can go for 20M. 20M, because that one will look at the lighting and
so this lights at night.
Bringing in art.
Okay,
we are combining different skills to bring out that Holy Mary sculpture.
So that's it to say, if I wanted maybe a city like this, we want something of Kachebezi at Mahembe Gente.
We can do it. As long as you give us an order. We are looking at beautification. Beautification in the sense that as you eat food, the eyes also want to eat. We are looking at eye nutrition.
Ambience.
We are looking at good environment. We are looking at oxygen. We are looking at so many factors that have to be at play.
Okay. Wow, thank you very much. Now that is actually Richie. He is the gentleman we have tonight. Of course, we should be able to be joined by someone else before the show ends, but at least I wanted you to make sure you understand the gentleman that we have on the show. So that's what he does, and in the next few minutes you should be able now to take us through the bamboo kind of business. Share your number this very moment for that particular business. We come for bamboo. Yes.
For beautification, my number is 0705 004363. Then MTN number is 0783 968285.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's have this short one. When we come back, we are starting on this.
Hey there, do you want to learn camera skills? Do you want to learn how you should record your videos? Do you want to learn different camera settings? Do you want to learn how you should set up your place for a good recording? Just join our online media skills here at AHIT TV, and we'll be giving you these skills, what you call the 21st century media skills. Check out the numbers you can see right here, and we'll be getting in touch with you.
AHIT TV, empowering you.
Yes, thank you very much, AHIT TV, and of course we still tell you that the academy is still on. What you just watched Zodi informing you about this very opportunity. Don't lose out. Talking about opportunities, do you have some virgin land over there and you didn't know what could be the big deal in the next, I don't know how many years, in case you have the lands we used to call arable lands. I don't know my geography.
Idoland.
Idoland?
Idoland.
Okay. Yes, that is it. So, Richie, we are here again. Let's start it with this very, very species. Tell us about this and we move.
Okay, this is what we call sword bamboo.
Okay.
This type of bamboo, it doesn't have a hole inside. Actually, this is still young because this have just finished a year.
Okay.
Because harvesting is in 3 years.
Okay.
So this kind of bamboo where you can get wood or timber. Yeah, because it makes a very huge plant.
Very, very pretty sceneries.
Yeah.
So this is what you say is solid bamboo.
Solid bamboo. This one doesn't have a hole inside. Yeah, so you know, like, most of the bamboo,
yes,
they usually have what they call echituri in Uganda, or echihuru, echenjeri, or murunyankole ruchiga.
Yes.
So, but this one doesn't have echenjeri, a hole inside it. For it, this one is sold everything.
So the whole stem is just okay.
Yeah.
Does it grow to be like so big in size?
In size, this one can grow and be like actually when you are looking at the side of like eucalyptus. Actually, most of the people, they are learning more for eucalyptus, but I can tell you this is a serious venture. Okay. Actually, instead of planting eucalyptus, you can plant bamboo, because bamboo harvesting we
are going to be getting to understand the uses or what we can actually get out of this spacious kind of plant.
Yeah, this this is what they call yellow bamboo or aspen. Yeah,
okay.
A yellow bamboo.
Wow. For
designing, like if you're looking at designing, bringing out the art, because this one, you just treat it and it remains with its color. If you have been going to these good hotels,
even when it's dry,
good places, yes, you dry it and it remains its color. You treat it, we treat it, then it comes out when it remains in
and a little bit shiny.
Yes, yeah.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah.
Kind of, I think, artistic.
Yeah.
Very, very, very important. Let's talk about the years it spends and all that.
We estimate in 5 years, this bamboo can be ready for harvesting.
So this is like how old?
This is 1.5 years.
1.5 years.
Yeah.
And it's already pretty like this.
Yeah.
This was the tormentor of our primary days.
Okay.
Oh my! Such a stick, you would actually not survive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because here we had a problem of mass wasting or the lining away of soil. So we looked at something that you can plant there, so that it can hold the soil. We are looking at something that is environmental friendly, something that does not consume a lot of water, but it will hold the soils, stop the soil erosion. That's why I had to plant in bamboo.
And in case you didn't know, this is actually just off the shores of River Ruizi, and when he says that, of course, you know what it actually means. We are going to get to the nursery and whatever stages, but for now let's first look at this kind of species that could be actually different.
Yeah.
That's our view of that. So this looks like exactly the other one.
Yeah, no, this type. This is what they call Sony bamboo.
Sony.
Yeah, actually, if you are
bamboo.
looking at it, if you view from this side, you look at it. That's what they call Sony bamboo. This one here. Yeah, Sony bamboo.
Okay.
Yeah, and this one, this type, this one, they call it giant bamboo.
Giant bamboo. Let's talk about giant bamboo.
Because this one, for it, when it has gone to full capacity, to find it is like this. It is giant
like
bamboo.
It grows because that size.
Yeah, these are just the first comers.
Okay.
These ones.
So this is like how many years so far?
All of it we planted in the same time. Now this is 1.5 years. Yeah.
So you're saying this grows up to size of like
like this.
Close to a small basin, kind of.
Yeah.
So is it wholly inside?
Yeah, this one has a hole inside.
Okay.
Or differing from the solid bamboo. Because for the solid bamboo, it doesn't make a hole inside, but this one makes a hole inside.
Yeah.
I'm
so glad to be getting to know what else someone can actually do from this. You have to stay on this because that is actually going to be our next kind of episode. Let's first, get the insights on Sony bamboo. I think is it this?
This one.
Oh, this is still. This is okay.
This one, the Sony bamboo.
Ah,
Yeah.
so this very one I'm on is still
That is solid bamboo.
solid bamboo.
Yeah, this is
Let's look at Sony.
This type of the Sony. What do they call Sony bamboo?
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So we looked at different species. Why we propagate them, and the others we get seeds and some seedlings from them. We make sure that we supply them to different people because this bamboo have different species have different uses.
Okay.
So we are trying to make sure that we get all the species of bamboo. Actually, some of the seeds we shall get them from China.
Okay. Well, talking about getting the seeds from, did you say
With some of the seeds we get them from China.
from China?
Yeah.
Let's look at the processes.
And others we shall get them from NFAs or National Forest Authority.
Okay.
Yeah, actually we shall go to Kabale. That's where we have to get some cities. But purposely we have to make sure that we make a base in Mbarara for these all species.
Okay, that sounds like it's not going to be an easy one. What would you actually, for someone who wants to venture in this?
In this business,
Yes, I'm looking at the species because you mentioned China.
yeah,
We
have different species.
Yes.
And all of them will have them in our nursery beds. And actually, though someone wants in the bulk or in large numbers,
Yes.
we always have different species.
Okay. So let's go back to now. So you have kind of a nursery bed, or
Yeah, we do have a nursery bed at Ishanyu on Bushenyi, Balala Highway. That's where our nursery bed is. We have also another nursery bed in Ruti. That is on Kabale Mbalala Highway. Yeah, that's where our nurseries. Yeah.
Okay, so that is what you see on your screen. That is actually fresh bamboo at one of their nursery beds. And when we are talking about greening Mbarara City and Mbarara be getting to be marked as a green city, these are some of the concepts that we actually, of course, encourage you to venture into. Now, Richard, let's talk the farming.
Yeah.
Every other plant is going to have its own procedure. Like for instance, cassava is a little bit popular these days, but at least it's going to have its own processes. Prepare land like this. It's suitable for this, soil and all that.
Okay.
Yes.
The advantage with bamboo, it doesn't have specific soils or a lot of science to do with it. For this one, actually, it does more with different types of soils.
Okay.
And this one does not need you first dig a hole of this much or this, but we usually encourage our farmers to plant at least dig 2 by 2 holes, so that it can get enough water and enough
2 by 2.
2 by 2. That means that with this and lengths, yeah, 2 by 2.
Okay.
Like up is 2, then deep also 2 feet, so that can get enough water as it is coming out. Yeah.
So one does not have to worry about for people who have hilly areas, like Kamwenge, for instance.
No, you don't have to worry actually about that. That's actually it does better also in those areas, even in the water-logged areas. Because this one holds the soil together, and actually it works more in the water, even in the water catchment. For those who have been worrying about what can I plant in the water catchment, or what's something that can keep water in this place, we have to look at bamboo. Because when you are looking at water catchment, that's where water comes from, where water collects from. That means even in the hill you can plant it, hold the soil together to avoid soil erosion.
Okay.
This is we are looking at bamboo. Also, when you are looking at it on a business perspective,
Yes.
because bamboo want to grow quickly, are a maturing plant, and also the product, the end result of the product. Because if you are looking at 3 years to 5 years, that's not a long period of time. And when you go to the market and you look at the products that come from bamboo, are extra expensive.
Do we have like specific care? We are going to go for pesticides.
No, this one
manure,
actually I had not talked about it.
Yes.
Bamboo doesn't need pesticides because it's naturally it fights against pests.
So
it does not
kind
get,
of resistant.
Yeah. It does not get attacked by pests or diseases.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need any procedure, maybe this and this. It doesn't have any effect with pests.
While talking procedures, I couldn't see, of course, these are very well spaced.
Yeah.
What other procedures do we have to know in terms of spacing and what
spacing depends on the importance and the species that you are planting. 2, 1 on the importance, meaning you are planting it for what? Because bamboo have different uses. There's why you plant it for hedge.
Okay.
Like for beautification, as you are going to be looking at it.
Yes.
There's why we plant it for trees, like you're just planting it to get wood from it. That where we are planting it for wood, we are looking at 10 by 10, 10 by 10. That's in feet, so that they can grow taller.
Okay.
Yeah. Then if you are looking at hedge, they are so close to each other. That is under importance. Because now we are looking at what purpose do you want it for? Because there are those who are planting it as ornamental. You want it just to do where like people can just go chill, drink from, like for chilling, to bring shade, just for shade.
Yes.
That is ornamental. Like
Okay.
just
Okay. So depending the species, you might want to think about spacing. Now, when I look at it, actually, I see so many of them from one kind of, for my language, at least one kind of place. Did you plant like more than one, or this was actually one?
We just planted one.
Okay.
But now it has to
expand a little bit.
Expand a little bit.
So even this that we see on the screen for the shade.
Yeah.
This is what you termed as this is for shade.
Yeah.
It is still just one kind of.
Oh yeah. We just planted one castic like this.
Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Very, very interesting. What question do you want to actually understand about bamboo farming? This is your episode. You just have to drop it around, and we should be able to actually answer it. And we have Comrade Richie around. I'm so sure you actually will get all the answers. Richie, we need to get to someone where we going to get answers of what more we can actually get from bamboo. Will you actually stay around for this very part, because it is actually the most important? Thank you. Yes, thank you very much for keeping us. In case you just joined, for the last few minutes we've actually been talking to Richard, who is a seasoned bamboo farmer, and of course he shared a little bit of what he actually does. But most importantly, you who is actually thinking of joining this kind of venture, whether at a farming level, he actually had a few insights to add. Maybe Rich, actually what you forgot was me, a Sankara, who actually wants to start tomorrow. Of course, I understand that you already have seedlings. I mean, you already have nursery bed where I could actually come and pick some of these and go plant. You already told us the dynamics of planting. But if we look at the costs of starting, how much is it going to be going for seedlings and all that? Yes.
Okay. We have bamboo can be planted through seedlings or cuttings.
Okay.
So when you are looking at seedlings usually go by at 2,000, depending on the height. Because for us in plants, we consider height or the size. When it has the more height it has attained, the more the money. But at least usually target it starting at 2,000 and above. When you're taking one piece when you're taking in large numbers. Then when you're taking few numbers
goes for like 50.
We are talking few or 100 and below. Yes. 100 below, we're looking at 3,000.
If they are lower than 100, the cost is how much?
When they are below 100, we look at 4,000, 3,000, around there.
Ah. Regardless the species, or that's the range?
Like most of the species, they're in that range. That's why I'm saying 3,000, 4,000, depending on the species that you're taking.
I think I'm loving this that grows to that bigger size.
Yeah, then when you are taking like the cuttings always at 5,000.
So let's look at, for example, this very one.
Yeah, giant. This is a giant bamboo. Yeah.
Let's go to cost.
Yeah, when you for the giant bamboo, the siblings are for 3,000.
Okay.
Each.
3,000.
Yeah.
And the cuttings?
The cuttings for this one is 5,000.
So cuttings is to mean that if I cut this and put it
like when you cut this one,
yes, this one,
then you raise it. That's what we call a cutting.
okay.
Then seedlings, you just get them from the seeds.
So I can cut this and plant that, and
yes,
all of a sudden it just goes.
Yeah.
So that brings out also another beautiful side. If I cut this, will I be able, I don't know, is it regeneration? Will I be able to get new kind of other bamboo sprouting out, or that's the end of it?
Yeah, when after cutting this one, after
yes.
cutting it,
yes.
yeah, more bamboos continue sprouting out.
Ah.
Actually, though you cut all these ones, it will come actually when the next phase that will come in will be more actually bigger than this size.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, Kale, thank you very much. But before I let you go, to welcome my hard-working other lady around the region, I mean around the field, let's look at why should I actually, think of joining this in your area? Why should it actually be my go-to area?
One, if you are every person that is on this planet wants money, we are looking at money. Okay. We are looking at planting trees, focusing on money. If you are looking at money, you're looking at environment. In all perspective of the environment, you have to think about bamboo first. Before you plant, or you think of any other tree, bamboo. You're looking at money, something that you can plant, and you just leave it to grow without going there to water. You to go there and start spraying pesticides and sort of. You have to think of bamboo first, because one is pest tolerant.
So how does that come? I mean, how does that come to be money? I mean, people buy it to do what?
The advantage with it is quick maturing.
Okay.
Like for me to start it, because it was on high demand. That's why I had to start it. Because we had like most of when people talk about bamboo, we think about China and those other nations. So I had now to bring it closer to the people where they can get it.
So in your world of compound designing and all that, I saw some of them are actually little bamboos. I will call them in my language. How much is that? Like the one that I'm watching now on the screen.
That one we call it hedge bamboo.
Hedge bamboo.
Yeah, hedge bamboo for that one goes for 5,000, depending on how big it is. But they are always at 5,000 and above.
Ah,
yeah.
With its pot and all that?
No, for the pot is totally priced differently, but those pots are also not too expensive, because those flower faces are always at 80, around there.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. At least from him, we get to know that bamboo is actually high marketed, and in his line, he actually talks about using it for, beautification. But what more actually could bamboo do for you? Why is it highly marketable globally? Why does it actually have this market? Naswila, you are actually welcome on the show. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I actually introduced to you Naswila Nalukwago. I call her Nalu for so many reasons. You're welcome. Say hi to the viewer and we actually move.
Hello everyone. Thank you very much for supporting AETV. Standing in front of you is Nalukwago Naswila.
Okay. Nalukwago Naswila, I think I got to know you via Chitara Farm. You have recently, ventured into bamboo. I saw you pitch some a rake that was actually made out of bamboo. Tell us about a little bit of that background, and we should be able to start from there.
Hello viewers. As Sankara has introduced to you bamboo, this is what we call a gold mine tree, or a gold mine stick. Currently at Chitara, we have 10 acres of bamboo in Kashenyi and have 100 acres of bamboo near Kampiringisa.
Okay.
So that's really calls for what we've seen into bamboo. I had a rake made out of bamboo. We are really talking of the environment, reuse, reduce, and how best can you really reduce the use of plastics. So we had to innovate a bamboo rake that is still in research. So far we have a bamboo rake that is made out of the cuttings. We also have bamboo wood made out of these bamboo cuttings, and everyone will be like, how best can I do bamboo wood out of this? At Chitara Farm, we have a treatment plant made out of bamboo, purely built out of bamboo. And this really informs the world that bamboo can do anything like what an iron bar can do. It is a very good building material. So we also have that innovation at the farm.
Okay.
Currently, we also have the bamboo tray.
Tray, yes.
Yes, a tray
I
made
think
out
I've
of
seen
bamboo.
that.
Great.
The picture you see on the screen, that is it.
A picture, that one is made out of bamboo. Why are we really venturing into this act of bamboo? When you talk about us, the women and the youth, we don't really want to go to primary agriculture because we don't have land. Now this calls us to value addition. How can I really add value to bamboo so that I can pick some money? Currently at Chitara, we are going to construct a house. It will be a very nice house that will be calling for tourists to come and see, purely made out of bamboo. Bamboo has so many other products. For example, we can get beds out of bamboo. You can do bicycles out of bamboo. You can also do, bamboo can even replace the iron sheets. It can also act as gutters.
I would want to first know that. How?
Because when you
let's
look
roll
at,
back to iron sheets, yes.
for example, look at this reed. When you really cut this bamboo, you add the reeds, and that helps you to act as an iron sheet.
Okay. Wow.
And that is how our house is going to be like. From bamboo, the gutters should be bamboo, and even the iron sheets are going to be bamboo. We can also use this bamboo, for example, these ones, the leaves. People outside there watching, and you feel you have pains in your joints. Here comes.
Naswila, don't start.
No, not starting. You
Show
look
to
at
us.
these ones. You can even make good bamboo tea leaves from this. This is what we take at the farm. When you come for a campfire, come and taste the bamboo tea.
Does that mean you get this, drop it in water?
Yeah, we get this, drop into water, and then make a very nice tea with a good aroma. That is really nice, because when you look at this tree, it has a lot of so many other things that we don't. You can even get jerry from this and use to get a good skin like mine. Yeah, that's why I'm calling it a magical
You need to watch
tree.
this with Google, by the way, to
Very much.
to confirm this.
That's why I'm telling you that it is a magical tree. For example, and I'm really calling for Action Aid. How? Think about exporting the skewers, the meat skewers from China. Think about getting a toothpick from China. Yet this plant bamboo can grow as many years in Uganda.
So toothpicks are also actually gotten from this?
Yeah, they're got from a bamboo. Therefore, if you really plant bamboo, or if we can really invest into bamboo, we can see what we call the youth unemployment being reduced to zero and boosting the economy using only this one. The way we do it, you see this, when you're doing pruning, in bamboo we do pruning, then when you do pruning, those what we call the offcuts are the ones that can really help you to produce the bamboo toothpicks.
These ones you cut out, eh?
Yes.
Okay. That's Naswila for you. I told you, the one we're bringing, you actually don't even get time to talk. I saw, I think, a group in Kabare using bamboo to make bicycle frames. Frames. Anyway, what's the frames? Okay. So it's very, very important one. You didn't talk about. Didn't I see you with something like a cup?
Thank you very much. You're talking about bamboo frames. Let me first chip in into the bicycles.
Yes.
Why bamboo can be used? Because when you look at this, it is like a metal. It can expand, it can contract. For example, if you get this bamboo when it is bent like this and put it on fire, you can really get a very straight bamboo. That's why it is fragile. You can use it to make a bicycle. You can even get cups out of it.
Wait.
You can even get a...
Wait. Just like we kind of heat metals to mold them. It's the same thing with it here.
Yes, that is how we even do preservation of bamboo. You get it, you can even get any design that you want using fire.
What? Okay. We should be able to roll with that. Globally, why is bamboo so marketable? Could there be a few more products that are not being done here in Uganda, but are from bamboo that you left out?
Yeah, some of the products we can get tails out of bamboo. And we have a tail at Kitara, the way we will see the pictures.
Tails like?
Yes, tails.
You could use on the floor.
Great.
Okay.
Tails made out of bamboo. And another very important use is what we call the carbon sequestration. We are campaigning for bamboo plantation in that we can reduce the bad green gas in the atmosphere. Because bamboo can absorb using the leaves and down using the roots, so that we can have a good environment.
Okay. That's Naswila for you. For people who want to learn this and enter into this ecosystem, can they actually visit Chitara Farm, just like Richie actually assured us? This is important for them. They have their nursery beds. He talked about them at Chitara. Do we have a community that wants to come and learn? You accommodate them? Are you going to take them through all this?
Yeah, Chitara means the granary of knowledge. So we welcome anyone. We welcome innovators. We welcome people to come and see. Especially, you should really come and see a building made out of bamboo. You should really come and see a plant, the treatment plant that we have currently in our forest, made purely of bamboo. And we are also calling for partnership. We are calling for information. We are calling for technical support. Because currently, we will be doing a project in Kampiringi Remand Home after pruning our 100 acres of bamboo. Because we thought if we prune and leave it there, it is a wastage. So we are going to prune and train a skill. For example, we've also made pens out of bamboo.
You see?
You have a pen out of bamboo. We only export the ink. And
so
then,
pen, I want to think you're getting something of, this kind of, it already has its hole inside. You put in ink.
yes.
Ah.
And then you use it. So this is a skill that we are calling into the young people, we are calling the government, and we are calling other innovators to come. For us, we have a forest. We are ready to give in. What we lack is just the machinery to train young people and women on how best can we change our economy from what we call waste pruned bamboo. And we give other people jobs. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, you are going to be thanking them, but certainly they are actually also thanking you. Unfortunately, you actually forgot. I ever visited and I saw dustbin made out of bamboo. That's the picture you're looking at. Quite a number of them. You just forget about them, but that is okay. Give out your number specifically for bamboo questions.
Great. My number is 07511422627. You can also find me on Facebook using Narukwago Naswira, and also on Twitter, because we really need to see, more especially the ladies, kindly come and join this innovation so that we can use bamboo and chase away poverty.
Okay, thank you very much for watching this episode, and I can actually authoritatively inform you that our next chase now is look out for people who actually buy bamboo. We are going now to hunt for those people in this market, and should be able to connect at least the two. This is what we call green enterprising, and very, very resourceful. Doesn't need actually much. Good thing is it is actually here in Mbarara. We could actually get a few people to take us through for you to actually gain. Thank you very much. Till next Tuesday, 5 p.m. Sankara Berohanga. It has been the Startup Talk. Thank you.